Welcome to your next beachside adventure here in this quaint town that'll make you feel like you're in a Nicholas Sparks novel. I'm Brooke Harris, the top producing real estate agent in the area, and today I'm going to give you a sneak peek of 4 piers in South Hutchinson Island. Have fun with the whole family or some of your closest friends here at the chic vacation home that sleeps 7. Sel de Mer, meaning sea salt in French, is the winner of the Gold Hammer Award given by the mayor of 4 Piers for its pristine renovation. Bright, beautiful, and comfortable with several additional amenities that includes walking to the beach or riding a bicycle. Bring your fur babies and enjoy the outdoor seating area with a fully fenced-in backyard. This house is just a 5-minute walk to the beach and walking distance to 7 other bars and restaurants. Speaking of restaurants, I'm in the mood for fresh seafood and I know just the place. Seafood is a staple in this town, known for its world-renowned fried shrimp, and it has the freshest catches anywhere in the area. Today, I'm here with the owner, Georgette. Thank you so much for being here with us today.
Of course.
And we're gonna go over some of the things that makes Chuck's so special to the community. So first off, will you tell us a little bit about the history of the restaurant?
Yeah, of course, I would love to. Actually, this building that we're standing in is the original structure from 1961, where Chuck and Elodie Tabor, they owned it originally, and when Chuck would run out of shrimp, he'd close the doors. So it didn't matter, there wasn't an open and close sign going on. It was, this was the shrimp house and all the firemen came here. You know, the history of the island is so incredible and it's so lengthy. And it's so great because a lot of those original people that were coming in here are still with us today, and they still come in and share a lot of that history with me. So I learn things all the time. You know, it'll be a new day and a new night, and you know, these people will walk in and say, hey, I used to come and eat here when I was, you know, 2-3 years old. And I remember when Mr. Chuck would, you know, close the doors and you're like, wow, I can't believe, you know, how blessed we are to be able to share that history together. And it's been an honor being able to take over the restaurant the way that I had, because in 1984, my dad purchased it from Chuck and Elodie. And since then, in 2020, I took the restaurant over and here we are now.
That's awesome. And you've done such a great job with it as well. So I'm excited to kind of go over the things that you've done to take it to the next level. So the original dining room is downstairs, but upstairs this has all been added on. What year was that?
Yes, it was 2004. The hurricane actually swept out what was the dining room and took it all the way out to sea. It was really incredible how quickly this building went up. Since then, as you can see, over time, we've been able to add some of our favorite people that we know and love, and fishermen that have come to visit us that just give us our photos. So when they come back and they bring their families, they're able to say, hey, look, there's me on the wall. And we built this wonderful community and this great history. It's like a museum in here. But to add on to that history and that museum is our rock and roll room. And our rock and roll room, as you can see, to a T goes by the name. And all of our stars on this table are all people who have eaten here. So we have Tony Bennett to the Beach Boys to Kevin Costner, Shania Twain, the list goes on. So when people come in here, they get that little feel of, you know, the celebrity status and the Hollywood status that they deserve for eating here and eating in our room. And, you know, a lot of these people, it's like, they all came in here and they all hung out and they had great food and hung out with their family and friends, and that's the vibe that the room has always brought as well. As you can see, the guitars up here, these were all hand signed by all of the artists as well. So we have Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young, Pat Benatar. It's been really incredible. Every time I come in here, I can feel the good vibes as well. So I think that really goes out into the restaurant. It's also when people come to visit.
So Georgette, you've been a super busy lady. Like, in addition to producing a film with none other than Johnny Depp, you've also added this amazing exterior onto Chuck's. But how is that transition for you going, you know, coming from an area like Hollywood and now to Four Piers?
It's honestly been great. It's been very organic and very natural. You know, you go from that lifestyle to this and you're like, okay, great, I have an open canvas and I have a community behind it that really loves and appreciates the momentum behind the evolution. You know, of course you have those walls that get put up because no one likes to change really that fast.
Right.
But I really eased into it. Number one being my number one pride and joy, which is this bar. This is what started this patio. There was nothing out here before, which again, it was a 5x8 lawn trailer that just somehow turned into this full bar. Everyone's been having a blast with it. It's so much fun. And then it went out to the tabletops and the stools. They were all hand burnt with the stencils. The family that did it for me, the wife painted the countertops, and it was just this really kind of cool evolution of this area. As you can see, we have 28 stools that all stretch out. I have cornhole out here. It's just so much fun. Everyone comes out here with their dogs, with their kids. And then I added the dock. So it didn't stop there. Then now it's been, the dock got added, and we have jet skis, paddle boats, you know, like kind of smaller vessels, and jet skis that pull up, and it's super, super fun. So on top of that, just to add, because naturally you have to have live music, we have live music every night. I extended that fencing down there and added a stage. And it's pretty much everything you could ever want because we have our fine dining experience. If you want to get dressed up and go on a date, then cool. But if you're on a date on the boat too, or with your family and your friends, you can pull on up in your bathing suit and have fun, and it's kind of the best of both worlds. So we just want to make sure I crossed all the T's and dotted all the I's, and that's where we're at now.
Well, you definitely did, and this is one of my favorite places to come to with friends, family, or whatever, because it fits whatever you're in the mood for. And then along with that, we definitely have to check out some of this fried shrimp.
Oh yeah. Oh,
world famous.
That's right. I'll fry it up for you for sure. It's the same recipe since 1961 from Chuck and Elodie. So, of course, as the old saying goes, don't go changing, and we would never change that.
Well, hanging out with you, Georgette, is always a blast, and thank you so much again for letting us come in and see this beautiful restaurant that you have had in your family and all of the amazing changes that you've brought on, bringing all of your skills from Hollywood to the Fort. We love having you here.
Thank you so much. This was really an honor. I had a lot of fun too.
Great, and I already made my reservation to come back.
Yes.